Can't get no satisfaction from you. If love was a thing, I don't think I'd need you. You made me do things my conscience will not live down. Festering words, I think you're good. How could you do this to me? I knew that you were always fucking with me. I feel like I'm falling apart at the seams. All that fucking wasted time, you're a slut, you're just a lie. I wish you would fucking die. Take your breath and leave my house. I don't know who's been under your blouse. Bet you taste all in my mouth. 3 different guys every night. Did you do it? Enticing others, yeah, you might.
I am here. FooL, capital L. Here, live in effect. It is time for a review stream. We jamming, dude. We jamming. All right. So, with the review streams, as always, what up? What up, Poyo? Appreciate you tuning in, homie. We got some trailers. We got some Dark and Darker later. Got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But we're doing the review this evening of Banshees of Inisherin. It's a dark comedy with Colin Farrell and Brandon Gleeson. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead here and. But first, as always, oh yeah, and then Dark and Darker once we're done with the review. So we'll talk about that too, actually. But as always, let me bring my co-host in. That is Chuck Burgundy. He is here in the building. Well, not in the building. He's in the metaphorical building. Like Discord. If Discord were a building, like he's in it. What up, man? Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
There we go. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hold on, I'm trying to get my Bluetooth set up. For some reason, Discord hates my Bluetooth.
Discord's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes, period, so. But yeah, as y'all can hear, Chuck's here. We're gonna get through these trailers, because I have really no news that I sent to my chat, because I've been slacking. Because I've seen things. And I've read things. But I just fucking forget to put it in there. But so yeah, we got a bunch of trailers, and then we're gonna get into the review, and then yeah, Dark and Darker. So let's just jump right in to this shit. All right. Shout out to House of I. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it up because that's gonna be distracting. So we're gonna bring.
Any word on any upcoming shows?
As speaking of which, 420. They're doing a little thing at Hooch and Hive. Well, actually, it's a whole thing. It's a little event at Hooch and Hive. A bunch of different bands, and you know, in light of the quote-unquote holiday, you know, unofficial weed holiday. So yeah, that's happening. So that should be a fun time. Where is my Chrome browser? Here we go. All right.
Well, are we going?
Well, it's a Thursday in the afternoon, so.
Oh, afternoon. Never mind.
Yeah. I may possibly, because I have my half days there on Thursdays, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure I am. We'll see. Probably right after my deliveries. But all right, let me. Where's this? Here it is. All right, so we got the trailers. We got a few of them. I haven't even seen a couple of these. As a matter of fact, the very first one I haven't watched. It's called The Sympathizer, and it has Robert Downey Jr. and Park Chan-wook. I don't know who that is, but I feel like maybe I should.
No, I never killed anyone.
What the fuck?
We were all marching. We were on your side.
Really? And which side was that?
The side of the Vietnamese people.
The people in the north or the people in the south?
Well, all of them, I guess.
Really?
Guess we all look the same after all, right? I mean, I could be Viet Cong for all you know. The spy. How would you know? I'm not, of course. I love America.
Interesting.
Here in America, we welcome people
Oh,
like
hey.
you.
That's right.
You sure you guys are refugees?
What if I told you that I was a communist? Undercover.
Welcome to the world of spycraft.
We sent you to America so you could be our mole. But what happens to a mole when it is suddenly thrust into the sun.
This is counterintelligence. It gets wet down here.
What are you concealing?
I don't know if I can go on like this.
Oh, Robert Downey
Đây là một
Jr.
nhiệm vụ tự sát. Cuộc đời là một nhiệm vụ tự sát.
Interesting. Okay, see, this is what we
How about
need.
this? You work for me while pretending to work for them. You're a spy and a counter spy at the same time. You're a spy, right? Look at you all serious, man. You'd be a terrible spy.
Interesting. See, this is what we need here, is stuff like this. You know, who's doing movies about Vietnam and spies and shit? Nobody. All right. So, and A24 apparently is a part of that, or helped produce that, or whatever. Interesting, to say the least. All right. The next one is Charlie Day, Fool's Paradise. I'm excited to see what this is. That's it. I only get 720, huh?
The patient has lost the ability to speak. He's not deaf, and he's technically not mute. With the proper amount of care, it's possible that he could regain his understanding of the world, his ability to speak.
What's our first course of action?
Well, the state is not going to pay for any of that, so we are going to put his ass on the first bus downtown.
What do you mean he won't get out of the trailer? Get in. Take a look at this guy. What about him? He's a dead ringer for you. Man don't look nothing.
Oh,
like
shit.
Look at him. He's too short. Get finished in day for you. Action. Cut. Latte pronto.
Excuse me, Mr. Pronto. Can I play latte?
Latte. Latte pronto.
Latte Pronto.
Is that your name? Amazing.
You and me are gonna do big things, pal.
Add respect, bro.
Move, stars coming through.
Welcome to your team. You got me, your agent, got your manager, lawyer, publicist, personal assistant, plus we got you an intern.
You have got a big film premiere tomorrow night. Does that make you a little nervous?
Wow.
This was a gift from Prince Harry. It was one of the original Knights of the Round Table sword or something. Can't really remember because I wasn't listening when he gave it to me.
Make love to me, latte.
A million dizzy fiddles playing, bing bang boom, began to take my breath away. I'm jumpy as a jumping.
The phone is not ringing.
Don't worry, pal. I'll get us back on top.
I know you think what's been happening to your career is accidental. Everything is by design.
Who are you really, Latte Pronto?
So, wait a minute.
And playtime. Gotta get down, big time.
What the fuck? So, he doesn't talk basically the whole movie? Like, that's pretty genius. That's pretty fucking genius, honestly. Wow. Alright. I dig it. I dig it. Alright, so that was the comedy. Now, a little personal. You know, a lot of these are personal favorites. But this one here, Donnie Yen's the man. And now he's doing like an epic, you know, fucking Crouching Tiger joint.
我只係一個堅守正道嘅平凡人。
I'm all about it.
中朝江山岌岌可危。馬副幫主尋晚被家人所害，有人指證係你做嘅。 我一定會查明真相。話我殺恩師，話我殺父母。江湖上人人都話佢十惡不赦，我絕不退縮。爹，盡力為願。
God damn.
爭協力，頂能鏟除喬峰。
A visual treat. Which it does look fucking just great. Like, love a good stylistic martial arts film, man.
If you don't submit, I will kill you here. Tonight, I will with you make a deal.
So clean. So clean. Yeah, goddamn. You can't argue that Donnie Yen isn't one of the dopest like martial art actors out right now. Like, if not the dopest, I mean, he's the biggest. He's the most biggest right now. But I'm excited for that. Big time. All right, so now we got 2 Star Wars trailers. These were just dropped last weekend. So, I'm overwhelmingly just stupidly excited for this.
Something dark. I sense it.
This is a new beginning. For some, war. For others, power.
It's been a while. Things have changed. I started hearing whispers about Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire. We have to prepare for the worst. The Jedi fell a long time ago. There aren't many left.
Perhaps it is time to begin again.
Man. Oh, God. I'm fucking stupidly amped for that. So, as like a big Star Wars fan, they're pulling a lot of shit from the cartoon Rebels, which was great. It was a great successor to the Clone Wars series. And they've already introduced one of the Rebels characters in The Mandalorian. Plus, they hinted to the way as she mentioned, Thrawn, he was the big bad towards the end of the show. And so there's a lot of shit happening that's leading up to that, which I'm utterly excited for. Like, it looks great. And to see some of these cartoon characters come to life, like in live action, and actually look really good is like Elizabeth Weinstein. Do you see her? Ramona Flowers. She was the pilot, the Twilight pilot. That's Ramona.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also from the Thing prequel.
The Thing. Yep. And the other one, the Cloverfield. She was in that shit. The I think prequel to that or the sequel or whatever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she is.
So yeah, it fucking looks great. Looks great. I'm excited. So yeah, and then speaking of animation, this here, Vision Season 2. They dropped the trailer for this.
Everyone has an inner light.
So fucking cool.
I always knew you were meant for bigger things.
What if you just keep going?
No need to fear. There are others like you here.
I saw it myself. She has special powers.
Can you get your porta potty off the starting line?
She's a total... Exactly. Don't be afraid. May the Force be with you.
It's showtime. Whoa. The storm is approaching.
I can fight them. I'm strong enough now.
No one is stronger than them.
We can beat them.
You there! Hold it!
We cannot choose where our calling takes us. Only whether or not to answer.
I love this. I absolutely love it. It's just like, Love, Death, and Robots. I love when animation gets showcased like that. Like, that's so fucking cool, you know? Like, to see the different levels of animation and styles, you know? Like, that's why when we talked about this a few months back, and I mentioned the animators for Wallace and Gromit were doing an episode, and I saw that, I was like, see, that works. They work it within their realm of their animation and their style, and I love the first season, and I'm totally excited for that season. Like, that shit just looks fucking cool, man. All right. Speaking of shit that looks fucking cool, oh, what's this? The newest Spider-Man 2 trailer for Across the Spider-Verse? The second part?
Excuse me.
My name is Miles Morales. I'm Brooklyn's one and only Spider-Man. And things are going great.
Oh, yeah. You were supposed to be her spy.
All right, whatever.
Whatever?
Wow.
Whatever?
So are you like a cow or a Dalmatian?
I am the Spot.
That's not funny. Don't do that.
Miles's grades are pretty good. A in AP Physics.
That's my little man.
And a B in Spanish.
What?
Ooh, okay.
Miles.
Are you trying
Mira,
to
eso es imposible.
He's lying to you. And I think you know it.
Miles! Want to get out of here?
Oh, when? So wait a minute. There's an elite crew with all the best spider people in it?
Who's the new guy?
This is unbelievable.
This is the lobby. Miguel O'Hara. The whole thing was his idea.
What's a guy got to do to join this spider team?
You can never be part of this.
Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth 1999-99.
Come on, go easy on the kid. He had a terrible teacher.
Peter!
Miles!
Mayday. You have a baby?
I have a baby.
I'll take it from here. Miles, being Spider-Man is a sacrifice.
You have a choice between saving one person and saving every world.
Send me home. I can't do that.
I can do both. Spider-Man always.
Not always.
What about Uncle Ben?
If not for Uncle Ben, most of us wouldn't be here.
Can't stop me now! You can't run forever, kid!
I can't lose one more friend.
Miguel, this isn't what we talked about!
You knew?
I had no idea what you're doing!
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
All stations, stop Spider-Man. You? What, me?
And then I looked at my uncle and...
He died.
Oh, man. Stupid excited for that, too, obviously.
Yeah, that looks good.
The first one was just to the tits, you know? Like, straight up. The only thing is, now after watching it a second time, I think they kind of gave away a little too much. I don't know. But it looks great. I'm still going to see it. I'm excited. I can't wait. So we got 2 more trailers, and then we're jumping into the review. Both are still in the Marvel house. Next one is Secret Invasion.
Fury. Since you've been gone, things have gotten much worse. How you think I came back?
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us, old friend.
This is personal.
Very few of us know about the wars fought in the shadows that have raged on this planet. Do you feel responsible?
Where are the Avengers?
This war is one I have to fight alone.
You're the most wanted man on the planet.
You don't know what they have planned for you.
The great Nick Fury. One last fight.
I like it. I'm glad they're fucking giving Sam fucking the spotlight for sure this time, you know?
So where does that tie in, though?
The Skrulls, Super Skrulls, probably going to be sprinkled in there, which will probably leave the door open for the Fantastic Four in the long run. But yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, it's. I know that much, but I mean, other than that, I have no idea what they're going to do with it, and that's good. It's nice to kind of be like, oh, what's happening, you know. But the vibes it gives me is like, you know, kind of like a spy thriller type joint, you know. Because with the Skrulls, if you've never seen Captain Marvel, they shapeshift obviously as they shown, so they end up capturing some of, like, in the comics. I remember the Secret Invasion being a big thing because they were capturing like superheroes and replacing them as the Skrulls. So they were infiltrating and, you know, like spy shit, you know. So should be interesting though. And the last trailer of the evening is, speaking of which, the Marvels. Technically Captain Marvel 2, but they're like, let's not call it that. Let's call it the Marvels because we don't want people to associate it with necessarily Captain Marvel 2 because we don't want to make this all about Brie Larson. So, all right, I'm done.
You're probably not wrong.
No, it's true.
What the hell are you doing?
She does have a huge ass head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you some readings, Fury. Hello? Hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
Captain Rambo?
Where's Captain Rambo?
What the? Hi.
We're looking for Kamala Khan.
Okay, so our powers are entangled. I can manipulate light energy. And you, I could totally show you.
Not again! Hi. Where's our daughter?
Wherever you were.
I love that cat.
We're a team. Oh, no, we're not a team. We're not a team.
All right. So yeah, that's the Marvels. I mean, honestly, as it goes, it doesn't look terrible. You know, I know people are gonna be like not wanting to see it because it's Brie Larson and so on and so forth. Blah 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 blah. Overall, though, it looks like a decent flick. Like, just kind of in its own little thing. You know, I like the idea of when they use their powers, they switch places. Like, that's pretty fucking interesting, you know? So we'll see, because that maybe it leads into Kamala no longer having the crystal body shit that she was doing, and maybe this leads her being to an actual full-on mutant or inhuman, whatever they plan on doing with her. I would assume staying the mutant route and giving her just the stretchy abilities without the bracelet. Because, that was where they kind of veered off in the show. And then Monica Rambeau, when, she from fucking WandaVision, It's nice to see everything's kind of coming to slowly get her, Slowly but surely. But yeah, all right. Let's go ahead and get into this review. As we do, we're going to start it with the trailer of said movie. This should be interesting.
Call him Sonny Larry. Didn't you and he used to be the best of friends?
I've never saw the trailer.
Best of friends?
No, you're not.
No?
Who says we're not?
No.
Sit somewhere else.
We did.
Now, if I've done something to you, just tell me what I've done to you.
Well, you didn't do anything to me. I just don't like you no more.
You didn't like me yesterday.
Why does he not want to be friends with you no more? What is he, 12?
What the hell's going on with you, me feckin' brother?
He's dull, Siobhan.
But he's always been done.
The other night, 2 hours you spent talking to me about the things you found in your little donkey shite that day.
Well, it wasn't me little donkey shite, it was me pony shite, which shows how much you were listening.
If you don't stop talking to me,
Colin?
and if you don't stop bothering me, I have a set of shears at home, and each time you bother me from this day on, I'll take those shears and I'll take one of my fingers off with them, and I'll give that finger to you until I have no fingers left. Does this make things clearer to you?
Not really, no.
Starting from now. But shush like, Polly. Shush like.
Yeah, I'd shush like. Would you not want him to have to do the one finger to see if he was bluffing, like?
No, we wouldn't.
Because worst comes to worst, he can still play the fiddle with 4 fingers, I bet ya.
Going back to your own gang now, Polly.
I'm talking to me!
Why aren't you talking to Porrig no more?
That wouldn't be a sin now, would it, Father?
No, but it's not very nice either, is it?
Do you know who we remember for how nice they was in the 17th century?
Who?
Absolutely no one. Yet we all remember the music of the time. Everyone to a man knows Mozart's name.
I don't, so there goes that theory.
Can't be waiting around for any more of this madness.
Let's just call it quits.
We won't call it quits. We'll call it the start.
Well, okay, that's a good trailer. That's a good trailer. That's a very.
They didn't give away too much.
No, just the general idea and the absurdity of it all. All right, so that's the review for the evening is Banshees of Inisherin. We're gonna go ahead and let the music ride here by Track Justice. Shout out to the Cuzzo. So yeah, this was a wheel spin pick. Like I have been wanting to kind of watch it because I liked In Bruges. So
Bruges.
In Bruges.
Bruges.
In Bruges. Like that one, and since it's obviously by the same individual, I was like, this should be good. So as you saw in the trailer, basically that's the gist of it. Like it can't be broken down any more simpler than that. Like two best friends, one of them decides he doesn't want to be a best friend no more, and that's it. Like that's the movie, and it's a dark comedy, which they really sell the darkness of it all. A lot of overlaying themes about depression and so on and so forth. But overall, it's not some fucking like amazing film. It's not. All right, I'm just gonna jump straight to it. It's not. But it had definitely some good funny moments for sure. Was it the worst movie I've ever seen? No. But it's definitely not the best movie. I definitely like, obviously, Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson. Their chemistry is...
They have great chemistry.
And Barry Keoghan. Barry Keoghan, he pretty much took every scene he was in. I mean, that fucker, he was pretty hilarious and very tragic. Like, the movie is a very tragic movie. It is, as they say, a 2022 dark tragic comedy. I didn't even know that was a thing, tragic comedy. I don't know if that's a typo. But apparently it is. Tragic comedy is a literary genre. Tragic and comedy. Yeah, so there you go. It's... Honestly, even if you didn't like the movie, fucking gorgeous. Gorgeous fucking movie, man.
Yeah, you can't deny that at all.
Like that, movies like this and other ones I've seen where they focused in Ireland, that's one of the reasons why I always wanted to at least, like, that's one of those bucket lists if I ever have money and time and all that shit, to go to Ireland one time. That would just be amazing because that shit is gorgeous, man. The little island they're on and everything, absolutely gorgeous. So as they indicate, Brendan Gleeson no longer likes Colin Farrell's character, and for a good, like, the first act or whatever you want to refer to it as, he's not really trying to explain why, but then eventually he does break down and pretty much, kind of indicate he's wasted so much time just talking, and he hasn't done anything with his life, and so it's kind of interesting because you have him who finally, for whatever reason, he just hits where he wants to do something to be remembered by, whereas Colin Farrell's character is just living, basically, he's just kind of existing, and he's okay with that. And when they say dull, I don't know if they meant like slow,
Dull as in he has no interest whatsoever.
Right. But they use...
He's shallow.
I mean, but the thing is, this is like Irish, talk and Irish slang and shit. You know?
Yeah, like Rowan. That was a new term for me.
Yeah, y'all rowing, and I was just like,
Like right in the beginning, I'm like, what?
yeah.
Oh.
And then I kind of thought about it after I kept using it back and forth. Oh, fighting. They're fighting. You know?
Or beefing.
Right, exactly. Exactly. So I kind of picked up on that. But that's why I thought maybe dull meant possibly that. Like, almost he's kind of Forrest Gumpish, you know? Because he kind of seems it a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Like, when you actually kind of sit there and think about it, like, he kind of seems like he's like right above, like, Forrest Gump, like, mentally speaking. Like, he's definitely aware, but he's still not really aware, you know? So, they kind of, and as you saw in the trailer, you know, he gets to a point he's serious about so much to that he wants to cut his finger off if he continues to get bothered by Colin Farrell. And spoiler alert, he does.
His index finger.
He starts with the index finger, and
on his left hand.
That the
Keep in mind he's a violinist too.
Right, he's playing exactly. Like they show him playing the violin in the trailer, and the thing is that scene where he comes and talks to him, when Colin Farrell comes and talks to him, and they're just kind of talking, and like I gotta give the writer and obviously the director credit, because it kind of almost felt like they slid it in there, like, you know, maybe they're work this out. No. Because yes, this man cuts his finger off and throws it at his door. And the chain of events that follow that, I'm sorry, like, I that made me fucking, I was dying there. I was fucking dying. I ain't even gonna lie. That whole sequence, like that 10 minute sequence, I want to say. What up, Bran? Appreciate you tuning in, brother.
What's up, Bran?
So yeah, that was pretty funny. They definitely nailed the tragedy of it all, though, speaking of it, because I hope you are too, man. I hope whatever you're all creating is going to be fire. So good luck in the studio with everything that you're doing over there. So again, the tragedy of it all, you know, Colin Farrell's character, obviously we're still trying to debate whether or not he was actually like dim-witted, like kind of stupid, or like if he was kind of slow. But in any case, he's been living here on that island with his animals and his sister. And basically, that's all he really much knows. And his sister, you know, she's been there and she's been living it, and she hits a point where she's done with it. And eventually she gets an offer to be a teacher on the main island, or inland, or however it is. So she ends up taking it, and then she starts leaving. And then the unfortunate incident with his goat, or donkey. I'm sorry, his donkey. Jenny was her name?
Jenny.
Which, that's the other thing, and maybe that's a
Jenny,
reach.
not the house.
Right.
No.
But maybe that's a reach. Seems like it is. But Jenny, you know, Forrest Gump. And then, you know, Jenny and this, you know. I'm just saying. You know, maybe he might be just a little slow.
Maybe.
But it was it was pretty interesting to see, unfortunately, the jackass, the donkey, meet her end due to the fingers, because at a certain point, Brendan Gleeson's character decides to then chop off the rest of his fingers and throw them in his yard.
You can hear him on the door. Thump.
Right. There's some fat, thick fingers, too, bro. Like, fuckers were like fucking bratwursts and shit, you know?
Right. Right.
That was another thing, too. And, like, I don't know if that was on purpose or if that's, like, kind of what happens, like a finger bloats. I don't know. I could be way off basis here. But I think that could have been added for comedic effect. I don't know. But it was hilarious to me because I'm like, them bitches is thick. Like, and they're just knocking the fucking, door, But yeah. So it's got that. Also, Barry Keoghan, his character, he's got a very unfortunate story with his dad being pretty much the cop there, the one sheriff of the whole fucking island, it seems, and abusive, and Keegan's just trying to get away from him. He stays drunk all the time, and eventually, I don't know if he. So unfortunately, again, spoilers. That's what we do here. So Barry Keoghan's character eventually he ends up being found. He drowned to death. I don't know if that was like he killed himself, or his dad killed him and the body, floated up the river. I don't know. Was there I don't know, Chuck.
They said he slipped.
Yeah, they say, right?
Who knows? The dad was a douchebag, and he did say that he did kill before.
Right.
And he wanted to mention that he would want to kill again. So
I don't know, but it's very upsetting and tragic as well. So yeah, they definitely nailed the whole thing they were aiming for, and I feel bad because I think the reason why you hated it so much is because you had a different idea of what it was supposed to be.
No, it was just so freaking slow, and I did chuckle here and there, but like it didn't hit like in Bruges at all.
But you also thought Guy Ritchie made this.
For some reason, I had that in my mind, and I could have sworn somebody said something about Guy Ritchie, but no. Like even after taking that into fact, like it kind of made me like look at a different perspective and think like, damn, this could have been better because In Bruges was phenomenal to me. I love that movie.
Yeah, and Bruges is great. Like that, fucking great with both these guys again.
Those guys do have great chemistry, regardless. Like no matter what they're in.
Yeah, especially in this, I definitely enjoyed it for sure. Like I did not like it, but I don't like think it was like some amazing award-winning film. Like because I know it got nominated this year, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't think it actually. Did it win? Let me see.
I have no idea.
Musical comedy best. Let me see. Well, as a matter of fact, received 9 nominations in the 95th Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, Actor, Supporting, Actress, and Original Screenplay. Oh, so it was nominated 9 times, but I don't think they won. And then at the 80th, it achieved. Wait, huh? Oh, wait, no. It did receive 9. Okay, the way they write this shit is kind of fucked. Because they're putting all this extra information in between. I just want to know about the movie, not everybody else. Her response. Yeah, no, I would definitely take In Bruges over this, but not by far. Not by far. To me, they're almost as equal, but In Bruges is definitely better because it's just kind of even more comedy than tragedy. Because it is a dark film, like
In Bruges opens up pretty dark.
Yeah, but that one I feel like definitely has more levity to it. Like this one is exactly what it is, dark tragic comedy, like for sure. I mean, especially the ending, like the ending. Again, spoilers. The ending. Colin Farrell's character basically after he finds his donkey dead. Because Brendan Gleeson cut off his fingers and threw it in his yard. And then the donkey ate one and choked on it to death. That was the last straw for him. He's tired of trying to be his friend. So at this point, he's going to prove his point. And just, he's going to burn his fucker's house down. And so he even tells him that he's going to do this. Like, he tells him he's going to do it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever. And if you're there, you're there. If you're not, you're not. He's like, but I'm not gonna, burn up your dog. I'll take your dog. So he takes the man's dog and keeps him, and then burns down the place. And you see Brendan Gleeson's character in the house as it's burning. Because it kind of seems Colin Farrell's character assumes he's just super depressed and wants to die, so he kind of give him that sweet relief. But then he proves to him that he doesn't want to go yet. So there's basically him playing chicken almost. Emotional chicken with, fire. But, if you like a good dark comedy, even, more so, give it a whirl. I think it's definitely worth watching at least one time.
The Banshees of Ed Sheeran.
Banshees of Ed Sheeran. But yeah. So other than that, the main individuals like Colin Farrell, Brendan Gleeson, Carrie Condon, which is his sister, and Barry Keoghan, they did great. Like his sister, she was great. I liked her too. I liked her story with everything and her interactions and just how she didn't take no shit. Like she don't give a fuck. Like, and
she was the only real smart one in the entire town.
Exactly. Pretty much.
She got the fuck out.
Yeah, and I would love to drink in a bar like that, a pub like that, man. Just, that shit just looks so fucking cozy, But anyways, I enjoyed it for what it was, for sure. Chuck, since you hated it, what was your favorite scene that you didn't hate the least?
I guess when he burnt the house down, just because he didn't bother to check until the end, and he was just like, "Fuck it," and just walked away.
Right.
It's just like he finally snapped.
Yeah. No, that was really well done. But it also shows how well those houses are built too. Like you gotta really do a lot to burn them bitches,
I just think it's interesting that the director did choose to place it in 1923 Ireland, on the island there.
Mm-hmm.
When you have the war with the IRA going across the bay, you hear the gunshots, ring out every now and then. I thought it was just an interesting choice.
Right.
I don't know if there's a reason why he did that.
There's something about it. Let me see. There was, because I had read somewhere about it that it was an allegory to something of some sort. Allegory, is that? I think I'm saying that right.
I figured it must have meant something, because there's no reason why he would put it in there otherwise,
Let me see real quick. Production, music. Let's see what we got. Film's demonstration of metaphorical aspects of civil disobedience and internal protest between individuals is markedly hilarious. So it's definitely very heavy on the metaphors for sure. I can agree there. But yeah, I liked it for what it was. Definitely, it is definitely slow. But I think that was because of just how dreary it was, because it's pretty dreary. It's kind of a sad overall film because the man has lost his best friend and he just wants to figure out what the fuck happened, He just wants his best friend back. That's not terrible, It's kind of sad. Yeah. So, but what was your score, Judd?
It was too slow for a story that had such a simple plot. That's how I feel. That and I understand the absurdist side because I've seen In Bruges, and I think that movie's funnier, much funnier overall. I didn't care for this one. Brendan Gleeson and Colin Farrell are great together regardless. They're just awesome.
Right.
I'm just gonna give it a 6.8.
6.8, damn.
too fucking slow.
That's understandable, I guess. Yeah. You know. All right. So for me, favorite scene was the first finger chopping, because you don't ever see the man chopping the fingers; you just see the aftermath of it.
I was wondering if he was gonna show that or not.
Which I think that's enjoy the rest of the stream, boys. Hell yeah, man! Good luck, man. I hope the shit comes out dope and great and all that, man. And Dark and Darker's happening.
Take it easy, Brian.
After. So yeah, I love that because the initial it was so kind of random in a sense, because they, again, like I said earlier, they set you up for it because they kind of just have a conversation and he doesn't get angry or anything. He just, talks to Colin Farrell's character and he just, they have a conversation. Like, and you think everything is kind of up and up. And then a couple of minutes later, Colin Farrell's chilling in the house with his sister having breakfast or whatever. And there's a thump at the door. And they don't know what the fuck it is. And then you see the man's finger. And the reaction to it, like, what do you do with it? And she's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm getting the dirt off of it. That's when I fucking lost it, bro. He's like, I'm getting the dirt off of it. And he was hell-bent on giving it back to him. Like, it was funny as fuck to me. Him and his sister, the back and forth there, like, very good. Very good. So, that was the scene for me. And the score for me, though, is going to definitely be higher than that. I give it a solid 7/7 for sure. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I definitely enjoyed it. It is slow, yes, I agree. I got a lot more mileage out of it than I thought it would. Like, because again, like you said, plot's fucking straightforward and simple, So maybe they could have shaved off 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes or so or something. But overall, I definitely enjoyed it. I can't say I didn't enjoy the movie, because that would be lying. But yeah, it Bruges is definitely better. There's no argument there. It's, but not better by a lot to me.
I disagree, but yeah.
And that's cool. That's why we do these. Hopefully we get more people to participate in the future. But that's going to wrap up the review stream for the evening. Or the review. I'm sorry. The review of the review stream. We're going to be jumping into Dark and Darker here in a moment. But before that, Monday night will be the next wheel spin. I think I will be doing some Final Fantasy 14, I think. Kind of been in the mood. So I may do that. I don't know what I'm going to do, if I'll do the PvP or I'll level a character or something. We'll see what I'm in the mood for. And then, Chuck, you streaming tomorrow night or are you off tomorrow night?
I'm streaming tomorrow night. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, probably more like 8:15 to 8:30.
Alright.
Minecraft again, as usual.
Minecraft, true. Alright, awesome. And then, but yeah, I'll be back Monday. Oh, an announcement for those who have been tuning in for the Jade Empire. That playthrough is officially dead in the water, unfortunately. It sucks. I can't save it. I fixed it because Wednesday night I couldn't play it. I fixed the issue and my save file is gone. So that's unfortunate. I'm not playing through all that again.
For what? I didn't hear you.
Jade Empire.
Shit, that sucks.
Yeah, I was enjoying that playthrough, and I know some of the people that tune in regularly were kind of enjoying it too and having fun with it. And and the random viewers I would pull in with it. So I do appreciate everybody who has been enjoying. But I'll be starting we'll spin the wheel next Wednesday for something else. But I'll put a bunch of shit that's not normally up. Because there's some other games that I would like to play through. I have a couple in mind, actually. or just other games in general. So be here for that. And that's pretty much that on that. No, I always say this, but I may do another weekend stream sometime. It's Dark and Darker playtest is happening. And, oh yeah, speaking of which, so instead of releasing it through Steam right now, they're doing a torrent. Because fuck Nexon, a piece of shit company.